Should they be allowed to buy Warner Brothers? Should Netflix?
Well, that's the question. They have a very big market share. And when they have Warner Brothers, that share goes up a lot. So I don't know. That's going to be for some economists to tell. And I'll be involved in that decision too.
It is undeniable, self-evident, obvious, to put it very simply, that Donald Trump is running an administration of intimidation, of threats, of grifts. He's a scammer and a con artist who wants to enrich himself with the presidency. At every turn, we learn more about exactly the depths to which he will sink to make himself richer. I'm going to say this again. I've said it a few times over the course of the last few months. But the thing that Donald Trump is most insecure about is the thing that he claims to be constantly. Remember during the first campaign and even his first presidency where he constantly talked about how rich he was? That was because he wasn't super rich. Now, he never talks about how rich he is because he's actually a rich guy. He's actually super, super wealthy based on the fact that he has trafficked off the presidency, profited off the office of the president. So now he doesn't have to brag about being rich because he actually is rich. That's why he continues to brag about being a smart guy, because he's not smart. But he is absolutely threatening. He's using the office of the presidency to enrich himself and to silence people who are critical of him. And yesterday on the red carpet for the Kennedy Center honors that he hosted as president, he was asked about the deal between Warner Brothers and Netflix that was just announced, that Netflix has thrown their hat in the ring. They're going to try to buy Warner Brothers Discovery. And this has been an ongoing saga with CBS wanting to, with Zasloff in the mix, kind of surrendering control to the Ellisons and all of these different variations. And the reason this is important is because when you consolidate power in broadcasting, in media like this, one small group of people control the narrative. I mean, go watch the show Succession on HBO and you can get an idea of exactly how a narrative, obviously it's a fictional show, but it's based very closely to what's going on with the Murdochs over at Fox News. So the same thing, Fox News used to own Fox Entertainment and Fox Weather and Fox Sports and Fox News. And the family controls what gets broadcast and said on all of those. So it's a problem. So if a Donald Trump ally gets control of Warner Brothers, media and culture and entertainment also get infused with white Christian nationalism. White supremacy becomes normalized. It softens the brains of Americans. So it's a serious issue here. And Donald Trump is running a grift two ways here. I'm going to play this clip where they ask the question about Netflix buying Warner Brothers. It's two ways, which we'll talk about on the other side of the clip. How about that?
Should they be allowed to buy Warner Brothers? Should Netflix?
Well, that's the question. They have a very big market share. And when they have Warner Brothers, that share goes up a lot. So I don't know. That's going to be for some economists to tell. And I'll be involved in that decision too. They have a very big market share.
Did he make any guarantees to you about the merger if they do merge?
No, not at all. He came up. He was in the Oval Office last week. I have a lot of respect for him. He's a great person, but he's done one of the greatest jobs in the history of movies and other things. He's got a lot of interesting things happening aside from what you're talking about. But it is a big market share. There's no question about it. It could be a problem.
Mr. President, you mentioned.
So here are the two ways. It's either to give his friend who has been lining Donald Trump's own pockets with money, contributing to the ballroom. Where do you think that money's going? You think that's going anywhere other than Donald Trump's pocket? Come on. It is certainly, he wants to give either CBS through the Ellisons a better chance of buying Warner Brothers, or if Netflix is going to buy Warner Brothers, he wants them to also start filling his pockets with money. If you don't profit me, if you don't make me richer than I already am through me approving your deal's off because I have the power. I will have something to say about that. That's a very big market share. I will be involved in that decision. Not because he's an antitrust expert or lawyer or even an averaged intelligent individual. He's none of those things. He is a dipshit, to be sure, but because he wants to steer where this thing goes so he can level his threats and intimidate and pressure people to pay him. That is it. Elizabeth Warren tweeted this. There should have been a lot more to this tweet, but this gives you an idea of what some lawmakers who have their heads screwed on straight are thinking and understanding about what exactly is taking place here. She says, Donald Trump said he'll be involved in deciding if Netflix can buy Warner Brothers. Is that an open invite for CEOs to curry favor with Trump in exchange for merger approvals? She's asking questions, the answers to which she knows. Yes. That is what this means. And then it should be an independent decision by the Justice Department based on laws and facts. You see, that is why I mentioned the thing earlier about Donald Trump, one, not being even of average intelligence, not being a lawyer, not being an expert in antitrust activities. This is why we have an entire department of the Department of Justice, a department within the Department of Justice of people who are experts at this. People who at the Federal Trade Commission. We have organizations within government who do this. We don't need our dementia, our idiot president getting involved in something that he has no idea about, no expertise in. It's not even an inkling of logic that he holds. But if he's not involved, how's he going to profit from the deal? How is he personally going to make money off the presidency unless he's directly involved? Same thing with the Kennedy Center, the renaming of the Kennedy Center, the hosting of the Kennedy Center honors, the maybe next year he getting a Kennedy Center honor. It's all self-aggrandizement, self-profit motive. And we see you, Donald Trump. And after the midterms, we very likely will have a majority and you will be buried in impeachment articles. And if we get the Senate, we very likely can secure a conviction against you, a removal of you, and a subsequent vote to bar you from public office ever again. We could say bye-bye to the malign, malignant tumor on the body politic of the United States of America. I, for one, no surprise to you, I bet, would be very happy to see that. Anyway, what do you think? I invite you to this conversation. We can have it in the comments below the video, wherever you're watching it, whether that be YouTube or Facebook. And you can also call the voicemail line, 714-576-4054. And of course, as always, sorry, a little wave of nauseousness. I am, after all, sick today. I'm not like a hero. I mean, yes, I am a super noble hero. Anyway, daily@dollemore.com. You can email me there too. I love and appreciate you very much. I'll see you next time. Be genuine. Take care of one another.